guys, how you going? I know I need to reverse the image. So guys, I was just oil pulling, so obviously don't spit that down the sink. I'll put that back in the fridge and you don't reuse it. Hey guys, how are we? It feels like a million days since I've actually done a live at home. Well, I've done my little, my little things in the morning. So hi, how are we? Hey Debbie Sue, hey Matt, thanks for jumping in first up on the stream. And then we've got William. Hey William, how you going? William Brody. He said, I've got the moves. I've got the moves like Mick Jagger. Brody saw my last live, I think, last Dancing with Dora. So that's why he said, you've got the moves, Dora. And I went, yes, I know, I've got the moves, I've got the moves. So guys, it is not the 10th of September today. And I shouldn't talk about it very excitedly, obviously. But a lot of you guys know the 10th of September is World Suicide and Prevention Day. And that's all around the world. And that's the day that you walk or you remember the people that you've lost to suicide. And if I say the word, apparently you get in trouble for it. So I'm sorry if I'm triggering anyone. But I support a company called Lifeline here in Australia. They run a 24-hour hotline that, if you were ever in crisis and you needed to talk to someone, they will talk to you or text you. They do a really, really good service. They actually have op shops, like thrift shops, where they raise funds for that. They get funds from donations and they also get government grants. But a couple of times a year, they do different kind of challenges to raise more awareness and funds for the cause. I'm not raising money here, just calm down, don't worry, I'm asking you for money. But I guess what I'm doing is asking for time and just, I guess, a thought, because I'm sure someone in your world has suffered or you have lost someone in your world. I'm not unique, unfortunately, though I think I'm unique. But, we've all lost someone to this cause. So anyway, the other day I was on a live and I got a delivery because each year I support the cause and I do this walk. So in Australia, basically they in Lifeline do a challenge where you walk 9 kilometers for someone that you miss in this cause. 9 kilometers represents 9 people per day in Australia that we lose in this case. So my shirt, if I reversed it, I can't reverse it because I'm obviously on a live stream. It says together we, hold on. What does it say? Together we walk. Oh my God, I can't read it upside down. Together we walk in memory, in support, in hope. And I can't read my back because it's on my back. But I can actually, I took a photo. Let me just see if I can do this. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. What does that say, guys? Oh my gosh, I can't even read it myself, guys. But anyway, you can read that yourself. That's what it says. My back, I really like the back. It's quite nice, actually. And then the front. And obviously I have my light that I made for Esther. So yeah, hey, it's Nordine. Nordine, that's an interesting name. Nordine, whoops. Together we walk in memory, in support. It's Taco Tuesday today. Oh, Taco Tuesday, I love Taco Tuesday. Okay, so I am trying to have a bit of normal in my day today. Today's not a normal day. I am not working today. I have finished work officially. I'm on holidays, guys. Or if you would say in America, I'm on vacation. It feels weird saying vacation. In Australia, we say holiday for vacation and we say holiday for holiday. So, yeah. So tomorrow, I start my journey to Africa. I'm not telling complete details on when I'm going exactly. Because, apparently you've got to be safely, be sure like that. Come say hello.
Hello.
Come say hello, babe.
Hello.
Come on, Bubba.
I just said hello.
No, you didn't. They didn't hear you.
Hello.
Come here.
Calm down.
Come here.
Coffee.
Come here.
I love you.
Come here.
You're talking about your holiday and leaving me, so...
I'll miss you.
No, you won't.
I'll miss you.
Whatever.
You'll miss me.
No, I won't. I'll be in glorious alone time.
He's going to cry secretly. So that was my partner. That's Diego. He's sometimes shy, sometimes not. He picks and chooses when he wants to, participate or not. So what am I doing right now is Debbie Sue says hello. Someone has to say hello to you, I guess. I mean, it's not me, right? No, of course. I love you. What do you mean, where my... Thongs in English, in Australian, mean flip-flops. We love our thongs on our feet. So Diego always says, "You've got my thongs." There's only one pair of my thongs out the front. You've got 2 pairs there, thank you very much.
No, my blue ones aren't here.
What do you think I've got? I haven't got them on my feet.
No, but you've got them somewhere else.
Oh, I haven't got them.
Where are they? Downstairs, probably.
I haven't got them. Do you have this issue with your partner? Like, they blame you for everything? Debbie Sue, I think you get my grift here. Okay, so what I'm doing here, guys, is my normal morning concoction, and just a bit of banter with Diego when he walks past. Don't stretch my thongs out.
No. Blue ones are looser.
Bit of honey for my honey. I'd love to know, who likes honey in the chat? Who likes honey in the chat? Will you go live from Africa? Good question. Good question, William. I will, but I won't tell you where I am, all those kind of things for safety. And I won't be doing it on the street. A lot of you guys know that when I was in Bali or Indonesia, I'd walk along the beach and do live streams and stuff like that. Africa's a little bit different, right? It's a smaller place. It's not as touristy. I mean, it's touristy, but like locations where I might be, there might not be a lot of tourists. So if I'm going live, it's pretty obvious where I am. And I'm just thinking about safety, right? And also the other thing is data. I don't have data as much as I did in Indonesia. You love honey also, Debbie Sue? It's great stuff, isn't it? Especially when this is honey that we nurtured from our bees once upon a time. We don't have bees currently, but we still have lots of honey. Hello, Corinne. Hello, Corinne. How are you? Then I put my hot water in top. And then because I've got turmeric in there, I've got to put some bit of pepper on top. And then we drink it. Craig David. Who's Craig David? Craig David? Isn't Craig David? No. There's a singer. No, it doesn't matter. So, I haven't gone live. Oh, Debbie, have you heard of Craig David? Is he a singer, Matt? He sings, "Sail away with me, honey." Yeah, that song. Sail away. I won't sing, God. I'm terrible at singing. Love Dave, Craig David. Is it Craig David that sings Sail Away? Yeah. Is it the same singer that you're talking about, Matt? So I feel like I need a little bit of normality this morning because, yeah, as I said, I'm about to take off and I'm going to miss home. I'm going to be honest. I'm having some moments and they're good moments, right? But what are you drinking? I am drinking a drink, Ellen. It's a concoction. I don't make this up myself. I've got it online, but basically it's it's a powder of turmeric, sea salt, cinnamon, fennel seeds. You put half a teaspoon in. You put some apple cider vinegar, Put some fresh lemon that I grew myself. You put some honey, which we nurtured ourselves. Stir it around. You make sure the honey is dissolved, apparently, because hot water and honey don't mix well together if they're not dissolved, something like that. And please do your research yourself. Don't take what I say for any gospel or anything like that. It's supposed to be really, really good for inflammation. I have an arthritis in my left knee, and look, you know, I'm not a young chicken anymore. I'm a spring chicken, but not a young chicken. And, you know, things start hurting and shaking and aching. So, you know, I do this to be kind of, I don't know, pretend that I'm looking after myself, basically. I don't know if it's doing any good. Could be like a bit of placebo effect. But I figure if I look after myself doing these kind of things, then, you know, I'll make better decisions through the day. You know, don't have that whole chocolate bar, have a little bit of the chocolate bar kind of thing. And then I'll put hot water with it. And you stir it, and then you put a bit of pepper on top, because turmeric needs pepper to do something in your body, apparently. But if you Google it, it was quite a popular trend on, you know, on social media a long time ago. I'm just still doing it. What state do you live? I live in Queensland. Oh. I love it. Okay, let me just put some water. Should wash it down with a bit of water. So obviously I'm never selling anything, guys. Just, well, not never, but at the moment I'm not selling anything, okay? This stuff here, oh look, my Nightbot even says, remember to take a sip of water. This stuff is called Vitality All-in-One. I get it from a health food shop. And I love this stuff. So 1 scoop, 2 scoops of a teaspoon. Chuck some water in it. The lid back up. You want to, there's a photo of it there if you want to scan that. I don't know if that works, but if you want to scan that, you can get that from your own health food shop. Obviously, as I said, I'm not selling anything. I need my lid. So, I'm going to miss this exact segment right now, guys. And I'm not going to explain it because I don't need to explain it. If you're new here, just, I don't know, watch or not watch. What poison is that? Green poison? Yeah, green poison. You should have good poison, right? So, green powder, like I said, it's called Vitality All-in-One. 78 ingredients, daily powdered supplements. You get it from your health food shop, guys. Not doing any thing. Okay, so we need to shake this up, right? So this is very practical, okay? You need to shake it up. So, I'm going to put you down here. Right, so what I do is I shake it up, right? And of course, I do like to do a bit of movement, right? I like to dance because, like, dancing is just fun. Regardless if you can dance or not, who cares? Just move, right? I don't care what you think. I really don't care. So, but I need to shake this up, right? So I always make sure the lid is on properly. That's really important, trust me. Especially when you're in the car and you're shaking it up. I have done this before with chocolate protein powder all through the inside of my car. Yep. So tried and tested. So that's why I make sure the lid's on. Okay, so we need to shake it up, right? Shake, 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 shake. And then we got to go bring, 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 bring. What does my friend Debbie Sue say? Debbie Sue says, I don't know. What does Debbie Sue? I say, shake, 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 shake. I say, shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, 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 shake. And Debbie Sue says, bring, 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 bring. What does Debbie Sue say? Debbie Sue says, which is the poorest country? I bet you're either from Australia or New Zealand. I'm from Australia, actually. And Debbie Sue says, what does Debbie Sue says? Debbie Sue says, shake it up, baby, now twist and shout. Shake it up, baby, now twist and shout. Shake, 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 shake. If you're watching this thinking I'm very special, you know what? We're all special in our own right, right? I just probably outwardly show how special I am. I'm good at guessing. Good on ya. David says, anger. What holiday are you in? Okay. Oh, so I'm going on vacation tomorrow or in the next couple of days, put it that way. Hey, Ace, how you going? David, answer. What am I answering, David? If something rude, David. What is David asking? Which is the poorest country? I don't know, David. What are you going to tell us? I don't actually know the poorest country. I would probably say it's in Africa, where I'm heading. I bet you I can guess your height, age, and occupation. Oh, go on, I dare you to. So, we are going for a walk on the beach. That's what we're going to do. I'm wearing my shirt early, guys, because, and I also got a band to go with it. If you watch the start of my video, I support Lifeline. I support, well, I want to remember my friend, right? So when I do these walks, these challenges for mental health, I'm always doing it in memory of my friend Esther. And my friend Esther is why I made that light behind there. We were walking on the beach collecting sea glass, and I was walking for training for a beach walk I was doing. I was walking for 30 kilometers for mental health, a different company, not Lifeline, Beyond Blue here in Australia, that also do support programs for mental health. And yeah, I took you along on the ride, and in that process, yeah, I collected sea glass and we decided what we're going to do with it, and I made this beautiful lamp. I'll show you the lamp. It's very, very beautiful. But turn it off. That is individual pieces of sea glass, and I stuck them on a lamp. And hey, Miss M, how you going? And someone says here, I'm 42 years old. You think I'm 42 years old and you work in France? Oh, in finance. Oh, trust me, you are further from the truth on finance. I definitely don't work in finance. Don't let me anywhere near finances, just saying. I'm an absolute shocker. So William is using the Nightbot. So you're welcome to do #AdventureLife to share your link. Yeah, so basically, this is a shirt that you get when you donate some money towards the cause. Personally, if I donate some money, you get a shirt. I have actually got a few donations already. One of the people in our chat, maybe not in the chat right now, but I'm sure she'll be there later. My friend Deb, she has donated some money towards the cause. And I'm not, as I said, I'm not asking you guys for it, but we're just friends on Facebook. And in my personal life, I share that I'm doing this walk, and I've already got some donations, like I said, and another friend of mine who actually worked in Lifeline with me. I volunteer at a Lifeline shop, and this is the company that I support, the organisation that the money goes to help pay for these services for mental health. So anyway, she donated some money. So yeah, it's quite nice. On the day of the walk, on the 10th, I will actually be in Zanzibar. And technically they'd like us to wear this shirt to, get out and about and do the 9-kilometer walk and, remember our friend. And unfortunately, I'm not going to take this shirt with me. I do love the color, guys. I love the color. So that's why I thought I'd wear it today and maybe tomorrow on a walk for the beach. So actually we should probably just go to the beach. Otherwise I'm going to be sitting here talking for hours. You know what I'm like, I have to talk for hours. But I would like to go for the walk to the beach because I haven't been to the beach for a couple of days. And I'm thinking about my own mental state because, you know, I know it's like poor Diddums, Dora. Oh my God, you're traveling. Oh, Diddums. But there's a little bit of, you know, preparation in planning to go on holidays. I'm actually going on holidays for 2 months, so I do have to put a bit of prep into it. All right, what do we want? We want that, we want that. I need keys. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Now, I don't show you where I live exactly because, you know, the whole little weirdos in this world. Now, these are my thongs. Diego's feet are a bit bigger than mine. Now, I purposely haven't brought my battery pack with me, guys, because I don't plan to be walking that long. I just need to do a quick live, quick walk on the beach. Guys, guess what? This morning I picked one fresh tomato, guys. One fresh tomato. Look at these. Look at these guys. Look at the bees. Hello, bees. See the bees? These are nasturtiums. These are edible flowers. The leaves are edible. You can stir fry them, put them in salads. But the flowers are edible too. You guys know how much I love gardening. All right. All right, guys, we need to pull the car up. We've got a 5-minute drive to go to the beach. I live in southeast Queensland, a place called Redcliffe. It's okay to tell you where I live. I'm not telling you exactly where I live in Redcliffe, okay? Just, you know yourself. So I don't show you the front of my house or anything like that. So I've got to warm the car up. So, no, I hurt my legs. I am fine. 74749. Well, thanks. So, you know, one of my things that I love to do, and that I think I'm feeling a little bit anxious about going away, is because we have recently moved back into our house. Our house is being renovated. My partner Diego is renovating it, and in that process, you know, I've started to set up the gardens again, but you know, I've been a bit sidetracked with other things I'm doing. But you know, the garden is a little bit overgrown again. Like there's weeds and there's different things. And this morning I took out the rubbish, and I found one little tomato. And I've been trying to grow some tomatoes because you know I love growing fresh fruit and vegetables. And one of my favorite things to do is to make something out of the garden, like to eat solely out of the garden. So we've got chickens in the backyard. I grow chocos, I have chilies, I have spring onions, I have tomatoes. So I guess what I wanted to do was hey, custom screen printing. It's Wayne. Hey Wayne, I know you had an operation. Are you okay? Are you well? I really wanted to make something out of the garden, and I'm not going to be able to do that this year because the tomatoes are about to go bush. Like they're supposed to go bush, like babushka, and have lots of tomatoes. But I'll be away on holidays. I'll be in Africa, unfortunately. So Diego will get lots of tomatoes. And the chocos, because it's been quite cold lately, the chocos have gone off. So there's one choco on the vine, which I'll have today. There's a few chilies. So yeah, moral of my story is I can't wait to get home and, you know, get my garden going and start growing fresh vegetables again and stuff like that. So, oh, that's right, you had your eyes done. That's right. I haven't been here for a while. Yes, my eyes are done. I had both of them. So you had your cataracts done, didn't you? Oh, that's good. I'm glad that they're done now and you can just relax. So guys, my car is warmed up. I am going to put you down because I can't be holding the phone while I drive. If you want to hang around, guys, in about 5 minutes, we'll be at the beach. If you want to hang out and go for a walk on the beach with us, you're welcome to. So obviously I'm walking on the beach for my friend Esther, and I won't be doing 9 kilometers this morning. I just want to get to the beach for my own mental sanity also. You know, I think it's really important when you're busy or you're stressed, is to get back and do something that you really love doing, which I love, obviously, doing a live stream, having a chat with my friends here. A lot of people in the chat here are some of my good friends. Some of you might be new friends. Some of you might be old friends. But we're all friends, right? And, I do this walk and I talk about mental health for my friend Esther, who's no longer with us anymore because of her mental health. So I think I owe it to remember her. At the same time, I owe it to myself to look after myself, right? I haven't been to the beach for over a week, I reckon. Oh no, I went on last Friday. Was it Friday I went to the beach? Yeah, I think Friday I went to the beach, guys. Been a bit dramatic, guys. I have been to the beach. It is Wednesday. There's Diego, just drove past me. Let me drink the rest of my drink. So, I'd love you to start thinking about what you're grateful for this morning. One of the things, well, today, I know it's morning for me. It's 7:30 in the morning for me in Australia. For you guys, it might be the afternoon. For Debbie Sue, it's the afternoon. For Matt in Cheshire, it's nighttime. But it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, you can be grateful, right? So in the morning, when I go to the beach, I like to do jumping for joy in the sunrise. The sun has risen, definitely risen, but we can still do a jumping for joy. And I like to put my hands up in the air to say, thank you, universe, thank you, God. Thank you for my blessings. Thank you for everything that I have, because, I'm thoroughly grateful for my gifts that I have. And I think it's really important to be grateful. And yeah, so if you want to share while I do my little process what you're grateful for, or even just think about what you're grateful for. Miss M says it's 5:30 here, and Debbie Sue says same here. So I'm just stuck at some lights. I cannot wait to get to the beach, guys. All right, that's done. Whoops, sorry, phone. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's get our park. All right. We're at the beach. All right. Of course, I forgot my hat, didn't I? Need to get a hat. Do I have a hat? Just let me get a hat, guys. It is quite sunny out here. Oh. There we go. All right, so, oh, I forgot my bottle of water. Good grief. I'd lose my head if it was not put on today. Because that is our tripod. So this is called Redcliffe. This is Sutton's Beach right here, that way, and Margate Beach is that way. So the sun has completely risen, but still doesn't stop me from doing a jumping for joy and being grateful, right? So let's put our keys down, tripod down. Yes, it's a bottle of water. And I'd love to know what you're grateful for today. Let's walk. So, if you'd like to share what you're grateful for, let me see if I can read it. Let me try my change my screen. Okay, it's not my screen. I love the beach. So relaxing, Em says. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm very, very grateful that I get to walk on this beach, that's for sure. As soon as I get to the beach, my stress levels go down a couple of notches. And that's why I'm going for a walk this morning. I've got a busy day ahead of me, getting some final stuff done for my trip. And in true Dora form, there's a lot on the list that has to be done. And not because I've left it to the last minute, it's just that, you know, life. My sister left yesterday to go back to Sydney. I finished work yesterday. So, yeah, I decided to take today off. I was going to work today, but I thought, you know what? It's probably better to have a day off work and get a few extra things done without the stress, right? Because it wouldn't be right to talk about mental health and, you know, losing my friend Esther to mental health if I don't actually look after my own mental health, right? And I think that's really important. Like, you can be, you know, I'm not really like an ambassador. What I guess I'm trying to say is that we're all ambassadors, right? We should all be talking about mental health and also looking after our mental health, because it should start with us first, right? And I always say how beautiful it is, Mother Nature. That is so beautiful. Road Raider. Hey, Road Raider. Road Raider is, I forgot your name again. It's, you'll remind me. Miss M says, I'm grateful for my family, my sister and my home. Well, that's lovely to be grateful for, Miss M. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. I will say, I will miss you guys when I'm away. I won't be checking in as much as I normally am. And I won't be doing live streams from my local beach, obviously, and I won't be, there'll be a lot of things that'll be different, but that's okay. I'll be around. You guys have heard me talk about, there's a new series coming out called Wild Encounters. So it's about animals, one of my favourite subjects, including some of my travel spots I've been to. But the first one starts at home, which I think is really quite appropriate, and one of my favourite animals. So you'll see that tomorrow or the next night. Tomorrow night. Oh, will I be able to get through here, guys? Or is it going to be too deep for my little tushies? My legs are, yeah, I don't want to get my leggings dirty. Oh, look. Shake, 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 shake your... Okay, I have any opportunity to dance, guys, I will dance. You know that. So yes, there's a new series called Wild Encounters with Dora. I have set them as premieres so that there will be a, opportunity to go into the live stream chat and have a chat with me. Hopefully I'm there. It's hard to organise live stream premieres for your videos because I sometimes don't know where I'll be, right? I mean, I have a rough idea where I'll be, but, will I have access to the internet to actually jump on, the YouTube app and get into the chat? I don't know. So, obviously, if I'm not available, there's not much I can do. But you guys will be able to sit in the chat, watch my latest video while you're on a live stream chat, which I think sometimes you guys love to do that. You love to catch up with each other. It's not just about me. Amia, hey Amia. Em made a very good point there, and men's mental health matters as well. Yes, mental health is a very big crisis at the moment. In Australia, we're doing, the country itself is doing a lot of stuff to help with that. You guys see on tomorrow morning when we go for a walk, I will be out here again tomorrow morning, that there is a local group, it's a men's walking group, because they were trying to get more men together. Men traditionally don't have a huge lot of friends. If they do, they don't talk about, feelings and emotions very much, where women do. I mean, if I'm having a bad day, I have a few people that I could, give a call to, which I'm very, very grateful for, right? I have a few lovely people around me that are, very lovely supports. And then it goes likewise. If they're having a bad moment, they will ring me. So it's nice to have those moments of people around you. But men don't seem to have that. So good point, Em. But yeah, I show you a lot of guys and talk about the men's group that walk along here together. And the group has grown and grown and grown. It's great. I wish they had more of those initiatives around the world. Amia says, hi Dora. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you, Em. So the Nightbot says, if you want to type #AdventureLife to share your channel link, you're welcome to. So, you'll laugh. Last night, I was trying to find some footage of a particular wild encounter Diego and Dora did together, and it took me a while, but I found it, and oh my goodness, I laughed. So I don't know if you guys will laugh as much, but I think with lives and so with YouTube, you should post what is important to you, right? Not just be important to the greater masses. And that's probably where I go wrong with YouTube, because I'm posting for me and not for, the viewer, so to speak. Because, YouTube always say, the gurus, if you want to grow on YouTube, you need to, I don't know, you need to do something. Maybe not what I do. So don't ever listen to what I say about YouTube. I always try to circle back and remember why I started YouTube. YouTube is a place where I put my memories for my videos. I love taking photos, and then, we never print them out, do we? I don't know if a lot of people in the chat will remember having photo albums. There's probably a lot of people that don't actually have photo albums anymore, or never printed a photo out in their life. That's really sad, because I love photos. It's such a good way to go back and look at, memories. You put it on the wall or have it next to your bed, or, yeah. But that's not something that people do anymore, really. Everything's digital, right? Digital photo frames. So YouTube basically became a new age photo album for me. So instead of putting photos, you can put photos there if you want to, but it's videos, right? So a lot of my adventures, I take you on them and I show you things that I think are funny. You might not think they're very funny. But I try to be as, I guess myself as myself. I don't want to change myself just so that people will watch my video. I don't think that's the case, because, how long can you hold up being someone completely different just so that you can get views on YouTube? I think that's silly. So we're walking down to Lavender's Rock. There's a lot of seagrass here. I try not to walk on the seagrass just because I don't know what's underneath it. And I know it's a bit weird because I don't know what's underneath the sand either, do I? And then we have Lavender's Rock, which is a love heart upside down by nature. See there, a love heart? It's always an opportunity to take a drink of water. The Nightbot even says, nicely timed, Nightbot, have a drink of water. William says, I was in Sydney for a few days while in the Navy, heading to Guam. Beautiful country. Hey, Mike. I met you there, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, how are you going, buddy? So how's everything with you, Mike? How is living in the camper? So guys, if you don't know Mike Adventure Sparks, he just shared his link. Check him out. He's a fellow adventurer. Oh, let me just get my hat on. A fellow adventurer. At the moment, the last I heard, he was living in his camper van. He's working in a different location, a bit far away from where he lives. So, oh shit, okay. Let's hold on to the hat. We'll just try one more time to put that on my head. Okay, got that on my noggin. So anyway, moral of my rant is that I had so much fun last night looking at this footage of Diego and Dora. And I'll share, I was in Samoa, so I'll give you that. So a lot of my videos, I will share different wild encounters from different places I've been, whether it be Australia, my own backyard, or on a trip I've been. And one of the videos I'm editing at the moment is from a trip I went to Samoa last year. And an amazing wild encounter with an animal or animals. And, there always has to be a storyline, right? And yeah, it's quite funny. You might not find it funny, but I find it funny. I was telling Diego about it this morning and he's like, oh my gosh. Yep, I'm like, yep, you said that. And you'll see it, you'll hear about it. Hey, everyone's saying hello to everyone. Wayne from Custom Screen Printing just had his eyes done. Cataracts fixed up in both eyes, so he hasn't been live streaming much. He hasn't been around much. So we welcome him in and we're glad that he's healing well. Mike's got here. I'm good. Still living in the camper. Looking for a bigger one so I can bring my dog with me. Ah, right. Yeah, okay. Paco. So, I mean, obviously you'd have to have an air-conditioned one or so that while you're at work, Paco can be comfortable in the camper. I don't know how you do that because wouldn't he need to wee or poo? What would you do with him when you're at work? I'm sure you've thought about that. Dinner time. Oh, enjoy, William. What's for dinner? It's lovely when everyone says hello to everyone. Even if Dora's missed you saying hello, guys, you know I don't mean to be rude. Just sometimes I can't see the chat. At the moment, I'm now trying to hold on to my hat too at the same time. So I appreciate every one of you guys for hanging out today. It's nice to do a few of my little routines that I like to do in the morning. I must say, guys, I feel a little out of whack because I haven't been doing my usual routine, which you guys got to see me on this live stream this morning. And they're not, you know, they're not big things or anything like that, but they're things that I like to do. I'm a bit of a routine girl. I like to have my little routine. In saying that though, it doesn't mean that if I don't do my routine, things aren't great. It's just that I feel like when I do my routine, things are a little bit better for me. So it feels nice to get back into the routine this morning. And then hopefully tomorrow morning I can get to do a little bit more of it too. And then, yeah, Dora's off ski on her little vacation holiday. I call it holiday, guys. You call it vacation. I'm going for 2 months in Africa. And I have a few bits and pieces that I need to do today. But nothing too bad. A lot of the main things are done. How beautiful is this, guys? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. William's having pork chops. Oh, I love pork chops. Beans, rice, and spinach. Ooh, that looks good. That tastes. Do you have any sauce? Are you putting sauce on it? Salsa, barbecue sauce, mint sauce. I don't know. What sauce? Do you put sauce with it? Wayne has to go from custom screen printing. I have got to go now. Have a good, blessed day. Thank you, Wayne. Blessings to you, my friend. So Debbie Sue, have you had a good day? A restful day, should I say? You've been adventuring a bit lately, so I'm gathering you a home today. So we're low tide at the moment. You normally don't see these rocks on the beach. They're normally covered over with the ocean. It's always interesting to see the rocks, what the ocean hides. Hot sauce for William. Nice. Habanero base. Do you like habaneros? Habanero. I love habaneros. Ooh, habanero sauce. Yum, yum. Like to make my own habanero sauce. I grow some habaneros, mix it with a bit of tomato, bit of onion, garlic. Oh, blitz it all up. Yum. And Debbie Sue said, yes, she's had a resting day, which is great. We need those resting days, Debbie Sue, don't we? Enjoy, William. Pobrecha. Pobrecha? Is that what they say in Espanol? Pobrecha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Does anyone know how to speak Espanol? Enjoy. Bon appetit. That's French. Bon appetit. Provecho. I think that's what they say. Provecho? I'm not saying that right. My Espanol is not very good anymore. It's interesting, like different low tides, different like the sky, and see what. Right. Got a lot more seagrass, seaweed in the water. This looks more wild and rugged. I'm scanning above to see if I can see my little friends, the pelicans. I don't see them. There's no fishermen on the beach. It's too low tide, right, for fishing. I've just remembered William talking about food, because it's breakfast time for here in Australia. It's 7:58 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I was thinking, what am I going to have for dinner, breakfast? And you know what I've got for breakfast, guys? I've got bacon. Who's a fan of bacon? Oh, fresh bacon. Bacon, fresh eggs from my chickens out the back. Got some fresh bread that I got, 2 days ago. So bacon and eggs on toast. Yum. And I'll put a bit of spicy. I've actually also got some sambal. So sambal is in Bahasa Indonesian, which is my mum's language from Indonesia, is like salsa or tomato, like a tomato-based sauce, but with lots of chili in it and onion and garlic, but my mum's flavour. So I've got some salsa, so some sambal at home. So I'll eat some of that with my bacon and eggs on toast. So William, you've got me all thinking about food now. So we're just going to walk a little bit further. And I need to get home and get going with my day. I really just wanted to get down to the beach. I wanted to put my shirt on for this walk that I'll be doing on the 10th of September. Walking, what does it say? Together we walk in memory, in support, in hope. For people that we have lost. You know, of course, I do this walk from my friend Esther. And it occurs to me that her husband actually rang me about a week ago, and I haven't returned his call yet. I will do that today somewhere on my day. See how he's going. Oh, that's beautiful, guys. Look at that. That looks like rose quartz. pick up little rocks every now and then on the beach that catch my eye. So rose quartz represents love, right? I'm not saying that's actually rose quartz, but it's the colour of rose quartz. Yeah, that could be quartz. But you love some bacon, M, too. Oh yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it? So it's interesting. Normally the bacon that I've got in the fridge wouldn't have lasted this long, but Diego, he's a bacon monster, has developed gout. And one of the conditions is gout. Gout is when your feet swell up a little bit, when you eat things that are too acidic. I think it's acidic? I don't know. I'm not sure completely. But he's found that bacon, or pork, should I say, pork doesn't mix well with his body, that he ends up with a sore foot. So he can't have any pork anymore. So the bacon has sat in the fridge waiting for me with my name on it. All right, well, we're going to turn around. It's very pretty, isn't it, Debbie Sue? Nature, right? And it's one of the things I'm actually looking forward to on my trip away is to slow down a bit. Even though my itinerary is quite action-packed, there will be some moments that I am going to, not go out and, be busy the whole time, put it that way. I want to have some downtime to just reflect, to meditate, to be still, to see the signs, right? Like, I find that, and you probably see it in me, that I fill my cup up way too much, that could sometimes not be a good thing, that you miss the small things that really could be the big things, right? My dad used to say to me that it's sometimes really good to be bored. That, in that time of boredom, you get to reflect. And my dad might not have said that. He might have said more, it's good to be bored, Dora. Or he would have said, it's good to be bored, Muriara. He used to say that to me when I was a young child. When I said, Dad, I'm bored. He'll go, it's good to be bored, Muriara. Go to your room. Because, if you fill your life with too many things, which I tend to do, sometimes those little things, like walking on a beach, simple things, or collecting rocks on the beach, you miss things that are really important. And I guess it's the calmness, right? So, it might have taken me a couple of decades, but I think I get it now, Dad. I get it. Debbie Sue's laughing at that comment. And Debbie Sue, that might make a little bit sense of you too. I know we're busy in life, busy being busy, but I think sometimes a bit of downtime to do absolutely nothing can be really good. All right. I'm going to say goodbye to the beach this morning, guys. Just for a moment I realised I went, oh my gosh, do I have my keys? I forgot I had my keys tucked into my pants. Whew, lucky, hey? It's not the first time I've left my keys on the beach, put that way. And it won't be the last, I'm sure. All right. You might be right, Dora. Oh, right. If I could reach my drums, I was gonna play my drums. I don't need to play my drums this morning, guys. I am gonna go, and I thank you for being here, guys, individually. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie Sue. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Williams. Thanks, Amia. Thanks, Custom Screen Printing, which is Wayne. And if I've forgotten your name, Mike, Adventure Sparks. If I've forgotten your name, don't hold it against me, okay? Anyway, guys, good night, good evening, good morning, good day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. And I don't know if I put a message out there today at all, but I guess if there's any message in this, I'm wearing the shirt that says, together we walk in memory and support in hope. And it might not be, in memory, but we walk together, right? We walk together in supporting each other, and supporting ourselves. I think that's one of the biggest things, is to support yourself. And, we can be awfully busy in our world with all our things we have to do, but we just have to slow it down and remember what's really important. And what's really important is looking after ourselves, because if we're not in the right place, how can we support other people? Anyway, guys, thank you. Mum, hi, Mum. She'll be watching this on a replay. Or my friend Marie, or there's people lurking in the background like Paul. Paul's a bit of a lurker. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you again. I might be tomorrow. It might be even today sometimes. Who knows, Dora? She goes random live streaming all the time. But if I don't see you... Oh, Ace, of course, Ace. If I don't see you, I'll see you in Africa. You'll see me in my latest upload. My upload will be tomorrow in about 24 hours. There'll be a new upload. And we'll see you in the Wild Encounter series. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed making it. So I hope to be in the chat while we do the premiere. If not, you guys will be in the chat having a chat to each other. And I'll catch you in the comments. See you guys. Bye.